Hola. Shalom. Hello. Been thinking about weeds on this walk that we're on, my husband and I, this morning. And you know, the definition of a weed is a plant out of place. So any plant can be called a weed if the person cultivating the area doesn't like them there. But I can tell you this, the number of weeds that are actually given for our bodies is astronomical. So these are water lilies. You don't want too many of them on your pond because it can choke stuff, but it's actually a protection too, especially down here for the heat. So you don't know what kind of control Mr. Gary does, but these plants that grow together, if you look at them, they're unique, they're different. Okay? And if you sit with this for a minute and just take in what's here, this is called the plant kingdom. These plants thrive together. They're different. Some of them uptake the same nutrients. Others take in other nutrients. And they live in an environment in peace and beauty. And that's how believers in Yah are supposed to live. That's how we're supposed to live. We're different. Our fingerprints are unique. Our voice prints are unique. Our eyes are unique. Our handprints are unique. That's why they use those things for biosecurity. You ever seen a cattail explode? You get fluffy stuff everywhere. So that's a warning if you put them on your dash like I do of your vehicle. And then one day you drive down the road and poof, you have all these fluffy things flying around your car. Seeds, by the way. These are called cattails. So we're supposed to live together. We all have unique expressions. As far as ministers of the gospel of the kingdom, if you're living in the hood, you're not going to sing gospel songs in a three-piece suit on a stage to reach them. Paul said, I have become all things to all men so that I may reach them with the gospel of Messiah. God is a God who loves to create. Yah, our Yah. And if you don't understand where Yah comes from, go look in Psalm 119, King James, New King James. You will see Yah is a shortened version of the Yud-He, Wah-He, Yud-He, Vav-He. There's different ways of pronouncing it. Some spell it with a V, some spell it with a W. We're not going to get hung up on that stuff. We're under the banner of Yahshua. I spell it Y-A-H-S-H-U-A. The Father's name is in the Son's name. His name isn't Y-E. There was some scholarship done by an older gentleman that I saw about 10 years ago. It's gone now, you can't find it. And he explained what happened with that spelling. Unbelieving rabbis will allow that name to be used Y-E. I know a man translated a Bible, went over to Israel, spent 7 years over there to translate a version of the Bible. And they worked with him, but I think they told him behind closed doors, you cannot spell his name Y-A, so he chose to put an apostrophe there instead. Yahshua. We spell it Y-A-H to distinguish that he is the son of the Creator, the God of Israel, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Even the father of the Muslim people. Ishmael's family, if you look. So we are to live in a kingdom, and we are going to be diverse. But the unity that we are going to be walking in is because we will be in union with our Messiah, and people will see him in our eyes and in our countenance, and we will celebrate each other's beauty. We will look for the unique expression of our God in each nation, in each people, in each tribe, in each tongue. And there will be headlines around the world, and they're going to say, where did these people come from? Shalom. Learn to rest where he has you. If you've wanted to run and you obeyed and stayed, be at peace. There's things working, just like underneath all these lilies out here. There's creatures, there's fish, there's other plants, and they're surviving, and they're thriving, and they're covered. And we're going to continue our walk. Shalom.